1 minute. I need to put us on live on YouTube. Okay. I have some problems with YouTube. 1 minute. Okay, now we are live on YouTube. My name is Larissa. This is my first immersion. And if you want to come to our next immersion, you can go to talkandtalk.com.br to see more information, right? So let's start with our presentations. Patricia, can you go?
Hi guys, my name is Patricia. I am 33 years old. I live in Rio de Janeiro. I'm married. I have a degree in library science and also have an MBA in marketing. In my free time I like to play some musical instruments, listen music, and play games with my friends. And you, Daniel?
Hi guys, hello. My name is Daniel. I am 31 years old. I live in Mogi das Cruzes, São Paulo, capital. I work clinical engineer, and free time is my favorite sport, soccer. I like it to watching films, serials. I have a daughter. She's 2 years, and she's very, very beautiful. This is thank
you. Juliana?
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Well, my name is Juliana. I am 37 years old. I am a journalist. I'm from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, but nowadays I'm living in Vila Real, Portugal. And in my free times, I like to read a book, watch movies, series. I'm married and I have a son, and I like to go out with my family and enjoy, for example, go to the cinema, to the mall, to get a picnic at the park, and that's it.
Okay. Israel, can you present yourself?
Hello, my name is Israel. I'm 25 years old. I currently work as software developer at Itaú. I do college at Universidade Federal Rural do Rio de Janeiro. I do Sistemas de Informação. I don't know if that is equivalent in English, but that's it. In my free time, I like to play Valorant, CS, LOL, and sleep too.
Okay. Daniel? Oh, sorry. It's Henrique, can you go?
Sure. Hello guys, my name is Henrique. I'm 36 years old. I live in Uberlândia, Minas Gerais. I live with my girlfriend. I'm an electrical engineer, but nowadays I am working with IT consulting. And in my free time, I like to watch sports, watch movies, series. I like to play games. I like to go out to eat and drink with my girlfriend. I like to enjoy with my family, to also eat. and that's it.
Okay, so let's present myself. I'm Larissa, I'm 25 years old. I'm an architect. I live with my husband in Rio. And I've been here on Talk and Talk since the last year, but today it is my first immersion as a hostess. So enjoy, guys. And let's start with the question. I don't think it's necessary to divide us. What do you think, guys? It's okay to anyone? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So the first question, where do you like to go on vacation? Daniel.
I like my vacations, Nordeste, Bahia, Fortaleza.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Yeah. And you, Patricia?
I like to go to quiet places to relax, or new places I have never been. I also like visiting libraries and museums because they talk about the culture of the place.
Yeah, amazing. Juliana, where do you go on vacation?
I would like to go to Paris because the culture, the structures, city buildings, and that's it. It's a very beautiful place to go, I think.
Yeah, it's my dream too. I don't know why. It's a little bit
You visited
cliche.
the Louvre too.
Paris is amazing. Yeah, it's my favorite place. Yeah.
Israel.
I like to go on vacation. I think there is nightlife, more nightlife things. I was in Buenos Aires in April. I'm currently planning to go to Santiago. Right now, I was planning that I will go by the end of the month. And I think that's it. I want to go to Florianópolis, Nordeste, and that's it.
Yeah, I traveled to Buenos Aires, but in May, 2 months ago, to my honeymoon. And
Wow.
it was my first international trip, so it was amazing.
Too. It was my first too. Yeah. Santiago will be my second.
Yeah.
Buenos
It's
Aires
a beautiful
beautiful.
city.
Yes.
Yeah, it's amazing. Henrique Campos.
Well, I always trying to travel abroad. And the next month I will to go to Europe. I will visit Paris for the first time. I am very excited for this. And when I can't travel abroad, I try to stay in quiet places like Campos do Jordão. What we can rest and relax.
Yes, great. So let's go to another question. Juliana, can you read the second one?
Yeah. What do you like to do in your own city or state? So I like to in my city, where I was born, I have I used to go to the beach and what more, to go to meet my friends at a bar or a party. Nowadays, in my city, my current city, I used to go to there is a park here, and there is a river, and a lot of trees. It's a beautiful place to go, and I used to go there on weekends. I like to go there.
Okay, Patricia?
I like to eat breakfast at Confeitaria Colombo in Forte de Copacabana. And then I like to take a walk along the beachfront. And that's it. Maybe meet my friends in Lapa, but most eat breakfast because eat is so good and breakfast is so good too.
Yeah, I love breakfast too. I
Yeah.
love coffee. So that's amazing for me too.
Yeah.
Henrique?
Well, my city is in interior of Minas Gerais, so doesn't have much things to do. We have a good park near our apartment, but I think that what I did the most like in Uberlândia is the food. The food of Minas Gerais is so nice, it's so delicious. So I think it's the best thing to do in Uberlândia.
Yeah. Daniel?
I like to go bars and visit some family and restaurants. And this is
Okay. In Rio, we have a lot of places to go and things to do. So it's amazing. I think Israel has the same idea.
Yeah. Even that I live in Rio, I am not a big fan of beaches, but I like to go to nightclubs, to bars. There is a lot over here in Lapa.
Yeah.
I like to go to Feira de São Cristóvão. I don't know if you ever gone there, but it's amazing. The karaoke's.
Yeah, it's the best.
I love Feira de São Cristóvão. I love it. And that's it. Unfortunately, I live too far. I live in Campo Grande, so it's not near anything here. But I like to go there.
Yeah, I live in Niterói, so
Yeah.
I
know.
understand me, right?
I know.
Yeah. So the next one, which cities do you want to visit in Brazil? Could be cities or states, right?
Okay.
So Danielle. You are muted. Yeah.
Pernambuco, and Amazonas, Brasília. This is
Okay. Juliana?
In Rio, I would like to know Paraty, because
Amazing.
This is a very beautiful specific city. The structure, the buildings, old buildings, and I would like to know some cities in Nordeste too, because I like beads and these how can I say, cities near the sea, and I think Nordeste is very beautiful. There is a lot of places beautiful.
Yeah, I want to go to Nordeste, next specific Bahia. I love, it's amazing, and I'm an architect, so for me it's amazing to go a place to see the historical, the story, and see the building, and of course the beach too. Okay. And
I visit Porto Seguro once a time, but I would like to go to Bahia and another places in Nordeste too.
yeah, great. Patricia?
I would like to visit Salvador, Porto Seguro, Florianópolis, Belém, and Barreirinhas, because I want to know the Lençóis Maranhenses.
Yeah, you have a list.
Yeah,
I love it.
I made the list to don't forget.
I go Porto Seguro. Very beautiful.
Yeah. Oh God.
And
I need to get the money to I don't know how say juntar, but I need to get the money to travel to there.
Unfortunately, we need to have money to do this. Israel?
I think the only city that I want to visit here in Brazil is Florianópolis. On my adult ages, I only visit São Paulo. I don't like São Paulo. I hate São Paulo. I did not like there. And I want to visit to some other places like Chapada Diamantina, but it is more specific, Porto das Galinhas, not about the city, but about the place you are.
Okay, and Henrique?
Nowadays, I think that Gramado is a city that I want to visit. And what else? I think that region of lakes in Rio, Cabo Frio, Angra, I would like to visit too.
Amazing. So, Patricia, can you read the next question?
Yeah. Have you ever traveled abroad? Tell us about some trip. Yes, I have. On my honeymoon, I traveled to Europe. It was my first trip abroad and it was amazing. I met Amsterdam, London, Paris, and Roma. And I hope to be back soon to know the new places in Europe.
Amazing, amazing. Juliana?
My first travel abroad was Portugal, and now I'm living here. And I hope to know other cities, other countries this year. Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy to travel when you live in Europe, right? It's more cheap to
Yeah,
do that.
yeah. It's more near, it's more cheap.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Israel.
I only traveled once to Buenos Aires. The meat is amazing, the best meat I ever eat. I don't know, the wine is good. The people are so nice. It's like more like Brazil than anything that I could read in internet. And that's it.
Yeah, I want to return because I love the food and the wines, and it's cheap to us Brazilian.
Yes.
Thank God.
I want to back to you because I was a much little time than it recommended. I was just for 3 days there.
Yeah, in my case, I was to 4 days, but we need to
Go back.
return. Yes. Henrique.
Yes, I travel abroad. I know my first travel was with my university for Paraguay. I visited the Itaipu, and Paraguay is so near from Foz do Iguaçu. But I also visited Argentina, Mexico, United States, and some places in Europe, Madrid, Brussels, and Lisbon.
Amazing, you did a lot of travels, right?
Yes, and it travel had a good experience.
Yes. And you, Daniel?
No, but this is my goal song. Meu objetivo, né? I need money, collect money.
Save money, right?
Yes, save money.
Yeah. Okay, number 5. Have you ever had some problems with the language? How was it, Henrique?
With the English language, I don't remember, but in Brussels, Belgium, I had problems with the French language because this kind of place that speak French, they don't like to speak English. So it's, for me, it's more difficult to talk another language than English. So for our next travel next month, we will visit Paris, and we are trying to study a little of French to not have some problems, because in the last travel in Europe, I didn't understand nothing of French. Just know bonjour and merci, and that's all.
Right. Israel?
When I was in Buenos Aires, I only had problems with the language, with the Ubers and taxis, because in the tourist zone, the people, even if you speak in Portuguese, the people will understand you. If you speak in, I don't know, if you speak in English slowly, they speak actually. Anyway, they speak to you to understand. But if you get a Uber or a taxi, they don't speak in a way that you can understand from Portuguese to Spanish if you don't speak Spanish.
Yeah, and they don't have patient to
Yeah.
understand, and they don't have time, right? Because I took a bus, and we need to say to conductor where we want to go, and they don't have time and patience to understand me, so it was a little bit complicated, but I
Yeah, but
I don't know how
everywhere
can
else,
say me virar, but that's it.
but everywhere else, like restaurants, museums, they will speak with you in a way that you understand.
Yes, yes. Danielle.
Yes, with English. Um, it was work in conversion, né? Conversando, né? With a supply and need help. I need help.
Okay, Patricia.
When I was in Europe, I didn't speak English very well. I didn't have the confidence to try to speak with native speakers, but my wife encouraged me to try and check out the hotel in Amsterdam, and I did. I speak check out and I felt really good about trying because worked. So yeah, I just said one word, but I tried. So yeah.
Yeah, we need to try to
Yeah.
speak to with the natives, right?
Yeah.
And you, Juliana.
I had some difficult with the Portuguese here in Portugal because the difference Brazilian Portuguese. The old citizens here, they speak more fast, and it's more hard. It's hard to understand what they want to say. But citizens younger, it's easier to understand.
Yeah, right. So, Israel, can you read the next one?
You remember your first family trip? I remember it was when I was about 6 or 7. We went to Espírito Santo, Piuma. There was a family house there, and it was a nice trip. Yeah. I almost got died by Tessia. I don't know how to say it, but I forget. And my dad, I think, saved me, but it was a nice trip. I don't remember anything, but I know that it was nice.
Right. Danielle.
Yes, I am little, né? Little boy, but to the counter city and city Sertãozinho, interior de São Paulo.
Okay. And what about you, Juliana?
When I was a child, I didn't used to travel a lot because my father worked a lot, and he didn't have time. But when we travel, we used to travel to my, how can I say, my family house, home. I don't know. My uncle's house, my And let me see. eh, we used to go to near. There was a city near at my city. Not a long trip. I travel more when I was a teenager, because I used to go another cities with my how can I say my friends and other my cousins, and adult. I visit other cities because of my choice, and that's it.
I didn't have the opportunity to travel abroad or in a long distance with my parents, but I made some trips in our state, right, in Rio, and it's amazing. It was amazing. And you, Patricia?
Yes, I remember traveling to Iguaba Grande, na região dos Lagos, when I was a child. And my family had a beach house there, where I spent my school vacations and holidays there.
Yeah, great. And you, Henrique?
I remember when I was a child, my parents used to go to Caldas Novas, Goiás. I don't know if you heard about it. It's a city famous for the thermal resorts with great pools. It's near from Uberlândia. It's like 2 or 3 hours from distance from here.
Yeah, great. And Daniel, can you read the next?
Cadê aqui? Do you
Number
like
7.
to?
Number 7.
Sorry. Yes. Remember my last trip? Which friends to Porto Seguro.
Yeah, great. I made some trips with my friends from the college, and it was amazing to go to a different place with them. And I made some trips with my husband too. And you, Henrique?
With my partner, I just made trips in Brazil, in Campos do Jordão, and São Paulo, Brasília, and for now, it's will our first international trip.
Great. And what about you, Sahel?
I made some trips too with my college partners, but not far from Rio. We went to Região dos Lagos, and last month, I think, we went to, I forgot, Petrópolis. And it was a nice trip, but I never go out from Rio de Janeiro with somebody else.
Okay, and what about you, Juliana?
I have made a trip, both friends and my partner. I used to go to Sana with my friends. Sana, Cascata, it's near Petrópolis, I think, Nova Friburgo. And I went to Caldas Novas too with my partner. Rio Quente Resorts, it's a good place. And that's it. I have made some trips with my friends and partner together, all together.
Patricia?
Yes, with my partner, I went to Europe, and with my friends, I went to Curitiba and the last carnival at Barra de São João, região dos Lagos.
Okay, so number 8. Do you like to stay in hostels or prefer a private room? I prefer a private room, and it's more, I have more comfortable, and I like to have my own bathroom, right? But I made 2 trips, I guess, with my friends, and we stayed in hostels, but not to buy the bedroom with strangers, right? Just us. So it was okay to us. And you, Israel, you are muted.
Sorry. When I travel, I usually prefer private rooms. When I was in São Paulo, I aluguei, I forgot the word, studio near the subway. When I was in Buenos Aires, I got a hotel near Plaza de Mayo. And now I'm going to Chile, Santiago. I will be in a hostel because I want to expose me more to people, to talk to more people. But
Yeah.
I got a private bathroom, so it's important to me be private.
I understand, right? And you, Juliana?
We usually rent a house at Airbnb because we prefer because of more private, and we can do more things and cooking what we want, I think that's it. We prefer it this way.
Right. And what about you, Henrique?
In my case, I agree with you. I always prefer to stay and book private rooms because I like the privacy, and when we travel with a partner, it's more comfortable to stay in a private room with private bathroom. I think it's better.
Right. And you, Danielle?
My prefer private room and more comfortable and safe.
Okay. And what about you, Patricia?
I prefer a private room too. I like to have my privacy and my quiet and relaxed moments after being all day. So that's it.
Yeah, I understand your point.
Yeah.
So the next one, have you ever made a trip by yourself? What are some of the benefits of traveling alone? Juliana?
I've never made a trip myself because I don't like to go out alone. I prefer to have a someone with me I don't like to go out alone. That's it. I think no, there aren't benefits to me.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think I prefer travel with another person, but I like to go to the beach alone, to hang out alone. For me, it's great to have my own moments, my me time. But travel, I don't think it's for me. Travel alone. And what about you, Israel?
In my age phase, when I go out to another state or another country, I always went alone. To Buenos Aires, I was alone. When I was in São Paulo, I was alone. And when I go to Chile, I will be alone too. I like to be alone because I would prefer get someone with me, but alone is good too because you met some other people. You don't have a closed schedule. You don't have to think about if the other person will like what you want to do.
Yeah, right. And what about you, Daniel?
I never traveled alone. I didn't have the opportunity. Never.
Right.
But quem sabe dia, né?
Yeah, yes. And you, Henrique?
I traveled alone once for Mexico in Cancun. I made a congress for engineering, and I spent 10 days there. I think there are positive and negative points of view to travel alone. I think the positive it's because you can change your itinerary, can change a place to go. And negative, I think it's when you travel alone, you don't share with anyone that experience, that place that you know, that restaurant, that food that you know. And for now, I prefer travel together.
Right. And what about you, Patricia?
Yes, I traveled to São Paulo once time by myself to know my virtual friends that I made playing games. It was a challenge for me because I had to stay all the time to check my bus ticket, my luggage, my savings. But these things help us grow and give us a feeling that we are capable. So that's it.
Right. And Henrique, can you read the last question?
Sure. What is the most amazing place you have been? In my case, there's a lot of places, but I have to choose one. I think New York is the most amazing place that I have been. All that buildings, big buildings, and I think when United States know to receive the traveler. You have many things to do, many museums to visit. It's a place that I live there for all.
Great. And you, Daniel?
Arraial da Ajuda, Bahia. Very beautiful place. Water white, areia white. É muito limpo, né? Muito sol, enfim.
Great. And you, Patricia?
Paris. I love this place. especially the National Library of France. I was so delighted with this library. It was so big and had a beautiful terrace where people sharing and had lunch. There were exhibits inside the library as well. And for me, it was an amazing experience.
Great. And what about you, Juliana?
In Brazil, I love my born city. I'm from Arraial do Cabo, região dos Lagos, and it's amazing place. There are good beaches and beautiful places there. And I went to Bonito too. It's a beautiful city, a beautiful places there, rivers, amazing. And Lisboa, it's wonderful city too, because the beauties and historical places too. It's a beautiful city.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Rio, and I lived in Cabo Frio for almost a year, I guess. And I remember I love to go to Arraial do Cabo or Búzios, so it's an amazing place and too beautiful.
Yeah.
And you, Israel?
The most amazing place I have been, it was absolutely Buenos Aires. I love Buenos Aires. I really love Buenos Aires.
I loved Buenos Aires too. It was a special moment for me, and it is a great place. It's amazing, and the construction are too beautiful, and I love Buenos Aires too.
Did you went to casino?
No.
No.
You
casino,
went?
yeah. The casino is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I lost a lot of money, but it's amazing. It's amazing.
Great. So guys, we finished with the questions. And how was the conversation for you? Because it's my first time here, so everything's okay.
It was amazing.
I don't know.
It was amazing. Congrats for your first immersion.
Thank you.
And travel, it's a good topic to talk. I think we can talk in the end of this afternoon about travel. It's very, very good.
Yeah,
I
agree.
I love
My first immersion. Medo.
So guys, I sent a link to our survey, so click on this link, and I want to take a picture. Okay, take a print. So smile, guys. That's it. And I hope you like it, and that's it. See you soon. See you on the next Saturday. Okay, bye guys. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.